sideboard here at the StarCityGames.com Standard Open in Columbus, brought to you by Ultimate Guard. I'm Nick Miller alongside our newly crowned Open champion, Devin Koepke. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
New standard format, new band company deck,
Ooh.
new trophy for you.
First trophy for me.
You've had a couple of close calls.
Yeah.
You had a real blowout against Tom Ross in the semifinals back in the day. But now you're here in the finals representing your team, Team Card Hoarder, which of course, if you look back at the last Standard Open when a new set came out, Team Metagame Girls took it down. Well, took 2 weeks.
Is that band company too?
Yep, and now you already have a trophy. Talk about the deck, the preparation you guys put in, and how it went. Okay, so
for our team, we all have like Slack and Discord, and we all talk throughout the week and test throughout the week as well. And the deck was designed by Andrew Tinjum, so big shout out to him. He's a genius. The fact that no one else was playing Selfless Spirit in combination with Avacyn, like Selfless Spirit, Avacyn won me both my quarter and semifinals. Just like murdered the mirror. It was really good.
Right. This weekend, having tech for the mirror was a must-have. There were so many copies of Band Company running around, but you guys seem to have just the right list for the weekend.
Right.
Selfless Spirit plus Avacyn. We saw that in Jeff's deck as well this weekend in the Spirits deck, but just beating all these other Band Company decks that weren't ready to fight that.
Right. So the problem, we tested out Spirits as well, and the problem we had with that deck was you had to have like the perfect curve to like, you know, be in a game. With this deck, you just have like terrible green creatures that attack really well, and you know, apparently that's all you need in Standard. So that alongside like Spell Queller, that card, Wizards, you did great. You did a really good job. I'm so proud of you.
I don't know if we'll be saying that a few months from now, but you definitely made Spell Queller and Selfless Spirit just look insane in this deck.
Yeah. So I countered Kalidas with Spell Queller. I countered Tamiyo with Spell Queller. Languish. I mean, that card's busted. It's any spell.
Yeah. Game 3. Take us through that. You know, he's always going to try to, you know, play his creature, play his removal spell, anything. You just have a Spell Queller in hand. Doesn't even matter. You're just going to play Collected Company, find another one, and a Tireless Tracker.
Yeah, a really cool interaction that you have with Spell Queller is the Collected Company. So you always want to do it in response. It's especially cool because we don't have Crisis, so you don't have to like think about like tapping down a creature or whatever pre-combat. But yeah, if you do it in response, it still triggers. So like, they did so good. Wizards is so good. Yeah, but I don't know. The game went pretty much how I thought it would. If I got a clock on, and you know, I had the negate for the removal spell, aka Nixilis. That was just enough tempo to get through. Right.
Played just like a pure flash deck, countering everything he was doing while presenting threats. Talk about the team again real quick, because Kent talked to me at the end of the Swiss. He said he, Tinjum, and of course Chris Anderson all went, you know, X4 or whatever. You made the top 8 with the deck. You were the only 4, I think, playing the exact copy, and all just annihilated it.
Right, so if Tinjum's statistics are correct, and Chris's, all 4 of us played it, me, Tinjum, Chris, and Kent, and we all did X4 or better, which is, like, any given weekend, if you go X4 at one of these tournaments, you're gonna be super stoked, right? But all of us did. So there had to be something, there's something here. Obviously the deck's really good, and I don't know if it's like a flash in the pan, like, last season, Band Company was super good at the beginning of the season, right? And then like it fell off or whatever. Like people probably stopped playing it or got tired of it. But I don't know. This deck's really powerful. Spell Queller is really powerful, and it gives you a lot of you know, can take away most of tools that people are trying to attack you with, like Languish. And like if they have a Wrath of God, you have 4 Selfless Spirits that you can just like negate there too. So it's, I don't know, the deck's great, Tinjum's great, Card Hoarder, you're great, obviously. Shout out, I'm gonna do a quick shout out real quick.
Go for it.
Shout out to my girlfriend, Jessica. Thank you for, you know, always giving me the support and loving me all the time. Thank you very much.
Lastly, let's wrap it up. Andy Boswell looking on, another teammate. He told me right before the finals he gave you a motivational speech. What'd he say? Okay. So it's gonna be less graphic, but essentially it was this. Essentially it was, so, you know, this lion's laying in the grass in Africa, in the savannah, just chilling, doing lion things, getting poked by his cubs, you know, taking a little lion nap. Fresh kill, ate a big antelope or whatever, left the carcass there, right? Sure. Okay. Hyenas come around. Hyenas are like, hey, there's an antelope carcass over there. Hyenas are like, I'm gonna eat that. And, you know, they're like lying sleeping, so this is
it's time to go.
Sure.
Scavengers and whatnot. As soon as they get close enough to his territory and his carcass, he gets up, runs across the savannah, and rips their throat out. He said, "Don't just win, rip his throat out." Andrew Boswell, everybody.
I was expecting something having to do with pottery, but ripping their throat out, also effective.
Hey, he's way more deep than that. You don't even know.
All right. Well, I think we all know now. Devin, you're the champion. Congratulations.
Hey,
going to send it back over to Cedric and Patrick one last time here in Columbus.